everyone, Amanda here from Create with Scrimping Mommy. I'm here with my week 5 Memorydex challenge. This is a free challenge that anybody can join in with, and I give free digitals for you to create with. So the digitals are available in my Facebook group in the files section. The link to the group is in the description box below. All you need to do is request to join. There are several questions that it asks you when you join. Please make sure you answer the questions or I can't accept you. I've also added these and the previous weeks to my membership for my members on my Ko-fi to the membership extras file 2. So if you go back into that file, you'll see that I've added them. So we did week 1, we're on week 5. I can't believe it. So week 1 was the fairies, if you're new here and you've not seen this challenge before. So I give you all the images to create these Memorydex cards, and I do a inspiration video to give you an idea of layouts. So that was week 1. We did a bit of mixed media there. Week 2, I think I've got it the right way around, was the retro diner. Week 3 was the lovely kind of autumn theme one. And then last week we did the lovely Christmassy theme one. So what are Memorydex? Well, they're just little mini works of art. So it's take you literally 5-10 minutes to make these. They do have little holes there. You can put on a Rolodex or a Memorydex holder. I am going to be designing a little box to put them in for those people that don't have the facility, or you can just put them in a box and stand them. They don't even have to be on anything. But it's like doing ATCs or, you know, just mini little bits of artwork. It's a way of creating something really quickly, because I really do believe that you should try and create something daily. Even if it's just something small, if not daily, at least once a week. And these make it easy for you to create something really cute and feel accomplished at least once a week. So that's why I do the challenge. So let me show you this week. So we're getting quite a collection. I'm going to have to get on with designing this box. So this week's theme is, I've called it So Pretty. So it's kind of like a bit of a sewing stroke dress form theme. So this is the first page. We've got these lovely dress forms. I've done some large butterflies. If your imagination's wearing, I'm sure you can figure out what I had in mind. I'll show you at the second half of the video. I will cut all mine out and I'll make mine with you. So we've got the large butterflies, dress forms, some pretty florals, and then here we've got 2 Memorydex cards and some little bits of fussy cuts and some words. So there's not heaps, but the idea is that by giving you minimal supplies, you can create something really quickly without really thinking very hard about it, and you're just going to feel like you're amazing. It's going to make you feel good because you've created something. And doing this helps you if you have got creative block, or you've lost your mojo, or you don't have time to do a big project but you just want to do something. You don't have to be artistic. All you've got to do is cut them out and stick them on. Okay, some people go much further, but you can just cut them and glue them. It doesn't get any easier. So I'm going to cut mine out and I'll show you my layouts. So I've done my fussy cutting. Didn't take me very long. I've nearly got a bruise there from doing it, but you know, it doesn't take long at all. And I've given you the cutting lines to give you a guide. You can either cut exactly on those lines or use them as a guide, you know, of kind of the area where you want to go, and then cut closer if you so desire. Cut right up to the image, whatever makes you comfortable. But how pretty are these images? They're absolutely beautiful. So go and join the Facebook group, you get them for free. So I'm going to just ink around the edge of here with some vintage photo. Now you can use just the images, or you can totally add things. I've not cut that hole out, from your crafty stash. I tend not to on my videos, and I'll tell you for why. Shall I tell you why? So I tend to just use the images because I just think they might be people out there that don't have a big stash. That's one of the reasons I do free images. And also, if I start adding lace and things, then you're never going to get a similar look because you don't have what I've got. So if I just use just the images, then you can see the possibilities with just these and no extra supplies. But if you have them and you want to put lace on, sparkles, you know, unicorns, whatever you want to put on there. If you want to put a unicorn on there, you put a unicorn on, okay? Whatever you want to use, okay? Yeah, absolutely. Go for it. So this one here is quite a long one. And as you'll see, it's larger than the actual card. That's because my idea was that you would cut it up, okay? You can cut it up and then you can stack your words or stagger your words, or I don't know what I'm doing yet. And I'm sorry if my voice goes croaky or a cough. If I think about it hard enough, I could be really poorly. But you know when you know you're getting a little bit poorly, but you just really don't have time for it. I don't have time for poorly. So I'm kind of in denial that I'm a little bit poorly. So what we're going to do here, let me have a look. We've got these beautiful dress forms. Now, I'm sure your imagination knows why I've done those great big butterflies. Okay, we're going to stack them behind the dress forms. Okay, how pretty. Immediately, you've got a pretty focal point. Okay, you could put those and a word and you wouldn't need anything else. And also because I wanted it kind of sewing theme, but I didn't want sewing to take over. So that's why I've given you some flowers, but we have got some little stick pins and some little thimbles and some little tape measures and some little cotton reels or thread reels. So you go for whichever direction you want. The background of the paper is like some little closets. I just thought they were cute, but I've done them really faded. So they're meant to be faded. Okay, because they're going to get covered up. It's just a background. It's just so that you don't have a blank space and your brain's thinking, oh, I've got a blank space, what am I going to do? Okay, because blank spaces can be intimidating. Okay, let's have a look. So I'm going to do this one first and I'm going to do this one. So in my mind, this one with the yellow border goes with this one because we've got some yellow in the dress form, and the really blue one with the green goes with the green one. But you can do what you want. But that was my impression. Okay, so I'm going to do what I always do. I'll lay things out. I'll have a bit of a think, a bit of an and an ah. And we'll see what we can come up with. Just remember to try and avoid your holes in your Memorydex thing. Otherwise they won't. And try not to protrude too much. Up the top doesn't matter. Okay, it doesn't matter. What else have we got? I think I might have a little cotton reel there. We've got our flower. Can I put something else on? I could have a little stick pin coming out like that. Okay, and I really want to try and squeeze a thimble on. I'm sure I can feel my voice going. Some people may say that that's a bonus. I've got a blue thimble. Where's my blue thimble? Oh no, I've lost it. What have I done with it? Right, I did have a teal coloured thimble. I'm just wondering if I've accidentally thrown it in the bin. I'm just going to have a little look for it. Yep, I've lost it. It's gone. I don't know what I've done with it. It'll turn up in about a week. Stuck to the bottom of like my dog's paw or something. Right, I like that layout, so I'm not going to mess about. Let's get cracking. So I like to use foam tape. You don't have to. You can use whatever you like. You can glue them flat. You can do... There's no rules. There is absolutely no right or wrong with these. These are an expression of how you want to lay them images down, okay? Let me just think about the height of this because... I want it. Just thinking about the height because I don't want to go over those holes and have to start fussy cutting, doing extra fussy cutting. Okay, and I want this in the middle. Okay, there we go. You could cut out extra ones. You could layer up the butterflies. You can do whatever, as much or as little as you like. Okay, some people really love making these, and they put lots of things on and bits of lace and bits of this, and they look amazing. But you do you. We don't worry about what other people are doing. Okay, we just do what we want to do. Okay, so don't you worry. How cute is that? It looks beautiful already. So this is what I mean. I've carefully selected the images. I've made them in the right proportion. The colours all look nice. All you've got to do is stick and glue. It is so simple. Okay, I'm going to have a little bit of glue on there. Let me see if my Nuvo is going to be a good boy or girl or... Oh, yes, it is. Because I don't want heaps of glue. So I'm going to have that stick pin. It almost looks like it's a wand as well, doesn't it? Like some kind of fairy wand. Anyway, I digress. And I wanted this, didn't I? Which one? That one? Or do I want it the other way around? With the blue there. Or do I want it that way? I'm having it that way. And I'm just going to glue that one flat. No dimension on it. Because the butterfly wings are already popped up. Okay. So that can go there like so. And then a flower. A pretty flower. Now I've done the flowers in mirror image. So you can have them going in whichever orientation you like. There's different tones. They're completely different flowers. I think the peonies. But don't hold me to it. Okay, I'm not a flower expert. I'm not an expert on anything. I'm quite good at talking twaddle or bubbles, as we say. Bubbles, right, let me get some foam tape on the back layer there. On the back layer under that flower, just so it doesn't get beat up. I'm going to do 2 layers. Okay, trim it. Take the backing off. And I'm going to not think very hard about it. I'm just going to place things where I think they look nice. And that is literally it. Okay. I think that looks really lovely already. Okay. And we can have any of these words. So pretty. I quite like handmade. We're going to have that. Handmade. So I'm just going to glue that. There, it's going to need a little bit of foam tape. I'll use this scrap. Okay, handmade. I'm going to have it peeking there. Do you think? Not straight. There. There we go. That's one made already. How quick is that to do? Okay. Just waiting for that to dry. Super, super lovely. You've got some dimension. I'll probably go in with some bit of glitter and a bit of sparkle. Let's do another one. Okay, so I'm going to... I might actually... Shall I have a peeking off the edge? And then have some extra flowers. No, I'm not. Tell you what I'm going to do. No, I'm going to be really boring, and I'm going to do another butterfly dress form because I just like them, and it's we can do what we want. There's no rules in Amandaland. Okay, so let me put that up there. And I am going to more or less replicate it. I always say, if it's not broke, don't fix it. If you come up with an idea that's lovely, you don't have to do everything different. You've got totally different images. You know, you can do the same layout. If it worked the first time, do it again. Do it again and again and again. It doesn't matter, okay? It really does not matter. I quite like this little thimble. See if I can... I'm annoyed that I don't know where the teal one is, if I'm honest. I'm super annoyed. Okay, let's have some more sewing theme stuff going on here. So let's get these in here. And the background's getting pretty covered up, but it, you know, it serves a purpose. It's a base and it's covering up the white space, so we're not panicking over it, okay? Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Nothing matters, okay? Do I like that? I don't think I like that. I think, does it want, it's too big. So we have it here. I'm just going to put it there for now. I might move it in a minute. And this little thimble, I think I'm going to have that there. I'm using glue so that I've got time to move them if I so desire. I quite like this floral. Let's have a look. I like these flowers. But she's got flowers on her, hasn't she? So we could maybe put the flowers at the back. Maybe put the flowers at the back. There we go. One's tucking under there like that. Oops. Let's have a look. This one, because the greener is there. Yeah. Right. Well, I'll go with that. We'll go with that one. Okay. So we might end up putting quite a bit on this one. Do I want that to go under there before they dry? Too late, it's dry. It's going to be too samey anyway. I don't want that. And do I want that one up there? I don't want them samey. I think I'll leave it like that, and I think I might put this little... No, don't like it. No, it's not fitting with my theme. It's not fitting with my theme, man. Put that there. Could we put that there? I'm just trying to think how I can... I don't want to... Mind you, I'll use these flowers in something else because they're pretty, pretty flowers. They're lovely. And what I could even do, if I so desired, is I could have doubled that up. Let's have a look. Nope, stop it off, Amanda. You don't need it. You don't need to stick every single image on one card. Behave yourself. Have a day off. Have a day off, Amanda. Right, let's trim this down. Trim it down. Make it fit where you want it. I like that there. Okay, and I'm going to have So Pretty. Yes, I absolutely am, because it really is. Okay, so I faffed about a little bit, but I got there in the end by reminding myself not to overthink it, okay, and not to worry if they're both a bit samey, because it's a set of two, okay, so they're meant to be samey, okay. So if you get an idea, run with it. So there we go. Those are my cards for this week. I hope it gives you some inspiration. I can't wait to see what you do, because I know that all of the ladies and gents on the group that take part absolutely come up with some amazing ideas. So I'm looking forward to seeing those for sure. If you come and join the Facebook group, you will see heaps and heaps and heaps of inspiration using these little mini works of art. I may very well put these in a journal at a later date. But this is something that you can do in and between your bigger projects to keep your creativity flowing and just for a little bit of fun and a little bit of me time. So there you go. Thanks for watching. Take care. I'm off to feel sorry for myself and try not to be poorly. Bye for now.